for another episode. I am now officially recording. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I promise y'all I'm getting it together. So yes, thanks to everyone that streamed the last episode. Thank you to everyone that has watched on YouTube. I appreciate the love. Thank you for the thumbs up, and thank you for my new subscribers. I appreciate you. I got love for you. And if you're watching me on YouTube, y'all know the vibes. Cronez jewelry, the heart bracelet with the butterfly necklace. If y'all in my group, if y'all been watching my videos, y'all know it's for sale. So yeah, this week I wanted to, I kind of got in on, I kind of went in on the men last week, but not really, like, cause, I don't really go that hard, but of course somebody had to jump in my inbox saying that, it sounds like I'm bashing men. Like, I believe people just like to be sensitive, but no, I wasn't bashing men. I was just stating the reasons that I believe, or I was just stating what I felt that women get blamed for. And that list was very mild, like, because I feel like I don't even go that hard because I feel like I don't want to be long-winded. And so I don't want stuff to be like long-winded. And so I touch a little bit more on the basics. I would say I go a little bit beyond the basics, but I didn't go too hard on y'all. So I don't feel as though like I'm like bad. I bashed men. I don't feel like I'm a man basher. I love men. I keep telling y'all that. So leave me alone. But y'all know the vibes. Like, go ahead, grab yourself something to drink. Your wine, water, a blunt. I wish I had me one right now, but yeah. Put one in the sky for your girl right now. Cause I'm about to go in on this episode. Y'all know I'm about to run my mouth. I'm about to talk about ladies, like I was saying. I'm sorry, y'all. Last week I was going in on the men, so that's what I was saying. I be talking and I get sidetracked. So I went in on the men kind of last week, things that, women get blamed for, whatever. So this week, I got to go in on the ladies, because I'm balanced. Like, it's not all the men's fault. It ain't all the women's fault. Like, everybody got blame up in this. And I'm here to shed light on the stuff because, this is the Cronez. I'm shedding light on the energy that people be trying to shove under the carpet and act like stuff like this don't go on and act like these type of things is not going on and existing. It is very much so, very much well so. And I'm here to touch on these things. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about you ladies you females that be out here. Y'all be chasing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be out here chasing these men, out here in these comments, all of that. I'm about to touch on all of that. So, I wasn't sure what I wanted to name the topic or whatever. I wasn't sure what I wanted to name it, but I'm pretty sure it's something along the lines of, ladies, stop low-key chasing men. You're low-key and I see you. And you're not even low-key. You're not low-key because I see you. You're not low. Like, you out here, you on social media acting crazy. I see you, Nivea. Yeah, that's not acceptable. Like, gather yourself, baby. Gather yourself. And I know I seen his text message. I know y'all probably like, Nivea, what's she talking about? Y'all know Lil Wayne baby mom. Like, if y'all don't know, today is August the 16th anyway. So it just so happened that I was on social media and she was exposing some guy. I guess the guy was saying that he wasn't dealing with her and that she probably needed help or something. And so she she went in on him and showed like the text messages. And I felt as though like, and in her case, like she just didn't have any control. And she tried to use that Aries stuff. Like, stop using your sign as a way that that you don't have self-control or you don't have control over your emotions, which is you lack self-control. Don't use your sign, which that is Aries energy. Like, they quick to do something. So I ain't even gonna lie. But yeah, she used that as an excuse as to why she leaked the text messages or whatever. But the text messages, she wasn't really pursuing him like that. It looked as though is he was pursuing her more so, texting her more so, and he even said, "I love you" first. And so I could see why she was kind of upset, because it's like, yeah, you pursuing me, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, we don't have nothing. So I say all that to say, like, ladies, if you don't be out here chasing men, like, you are always the prize, and that was the thing, like stop chasing men, because you are, and you all always will be the prize. And as I was like looking up, because y'all know before I do my topics, I'll be just like searching on social media, looking in comments, seeing what I could find to add to my content. And so I just so happened to run into a clip Morgan Freeman had on, somebody posted like a little 2-minute clip on YouTube of Morgan Freeman saying something like, "Don't chase men." And I mean, yeah, someone of his status can probably say that. Like, he's in a position where, yeah, he chased his goals so much. So when you're constantly working on something, yeah, you're going to draw in certain type of people. But I just seen in the comments that somebody, what did this guy wrote? Because I did write it down. What he said to the men, he had nerve to say, what he said, "Celebrity or not, I want all men to know and remember this: you are the prize." And he had like 2,000 likes or something, like, or close to 2,000. And I'm just like pretty much baffled. And I'm so glad that I have sons and not daughters. I feel bad though for like daughters, like, and young women these days, because it's like these men are out here really thinking that they are the prize. Like, how are you the prize? Like, even when you go to the fair, they're showing you that a prize, like, you have to shoot a ball and it has to go in something for you to get something. You know what I'm saying? Even when you go to the machine that you put the quarters in, you have to use the handle to grab the prize and pick it up, and then you get something out. It's like, you don't have a womb space to nurture and like bring in the highest manifestation. Like, yes, it takes two, but as a woman, like women that have been following me, we know our position. And I'm gonna go a little bit preachy a little bit later, but not right now. But yeah, like women that know, like, that and know who they are, they know that as women we are able to manifest on a daily basis. Like, if you are born as a natural woman, you already are a natural born creator and a natural born empress. Like, you're naturally born to be able to create. So I teach women, like, on a cycle, every 28 days with your menstrual cycle, use your menstrual cycle to, manifest what you want to bring in with reality, because we're all living on cycles. The moon shows us, the sun shows us. By every 30 days or so, it goes into another sign, which is the moon. Every every day to two is moving into another sign. So, but that's still showing you that we're moving on cycles. The feminine cycle is just a little bit more quicker. So yeah, we can manifest a lot more better because we have tools within us that allows us to do this, whether we're creating a baby or not. So with that being said, yeah, like, ladies, like, this, let's just stop chasing these men. And there was another comment in on the same video, and it said, "Treat a woman like a celebrity and she'll treat you like a fan." And I had 24,000 likes, so that really opened my eyes. Like, wow, like, these men. And then even when I was searching a topic, it was just like, it had so many millions of views. It's like the women now aren't even really searching like the topics anymore. It's more of the men that's searching the topics, and these people be having like millions of views. So ladies, like, these men are really on game trying to figure out how they can stop chasing, and they're like following this information and like really using it. And we're, as women, are really like accepting this behavior, and it's just like, no, stop it. We don't have to accept that behavior. We don't have to accept that at all. Because the first time, like, men are used to rejection. You know what I'm saying? They're more used to it than we are. So it's like, most of the time when we do get with men, it's like, after they've a lot of times it's after they've attempted more than one time. But for the sake of this topic, we're not going to discuss that. For the sake of this topic, we're going to discuss the women that be out here chasing the men. Like, it's not cool and it's not natural. And for example, if you're a natural woman and you have certain qualities, that's just like if you're a natural man, you have certain qualities. And if you're trying to figure out, you can go back to the old video as to masculine and feminine qualities. So that being said, if you are a woman and you are pursuing a man, that means you're chasing. Now you're in another element. That's just like water. For the sake of elements, I'm going to use, for the sake of the video, I'm going to use elements. So earth, air, water, fire. Water and earth are feminine. Air and fire are masculine. So if you're water or you're earth and you trying to be in the territory of fire or air operating, you water, you operating in fire, or you operating in air, how's that gonna look? Like, you look crazy trying to operate in that element. You have no business over there. That's the same thing as you pursuing a man. Like, what you think is gonna happen out there? The odds are against you. That's not your element. Like, you supposed to be resting in your feminine, and you know that you know when you're chasing. You know when you're chasing, and I'm gonna talk about it in a little bit, because the number one thing we need to watch out for, and I always say that, y'all, but yeah, we need to. Social media is a big thing. So when you could tell, the telltale is if you chasing somebody, is social media. If you number one. I believe if you're in a serious relationship with somebody, if y'all haven't already been friends on social media, if y'all just meeting, don't even become friends on social media. Like, why? So that you could start watching each other pages? Like, no. Like, so you could tell if y'all already friends on social media, you could tell if you're chasing this individual by you're tagging this person, or you're constantly, let's say y'all friends and you always commenting on his and tagging him and stuff, and like he's barely liking his stuff. Like, you're the aggressor of the relationship. Like, why are you constantly, posting about your relationship, constantly tagging him in the mills and tagging him in whatever it is, crazy stuff that you tagging your significant other in? Like, that's cheesy, especially if y'all ain't been together like for years and years. And even if so, I don't see people that have been together for years and years married just constantly tagging their couples. That's someone's, you're seeking validation. You're showing social media that you're in a relationship. Stop it. It looks like you're chasing something. So you're definitely chasing a man if you constantly tagging him, and then you're chasing something on social media. So you're also you're chasing attention. Stop it. You need to get a hold of yourself. What else on social media? You want to do comments, and he just be all over the place, and you just making it your business to comment just something graceful about him. Oh, I love your post. I love this. You are begging for his attention, and he clearly just be all over the place. Like, stop it. Like, that's pick me behavior. And I'm the term is so played out, but it's just like a lot of people is still doing it. Like, these dudes be all over the place fishing for things for women. Post your natural post a natural picture of yourself. Post a picture of you wearing your natural hair. Post a picture of you wearing not your eyelashes. And here y'all go, every post. Oh, which one is it? Oh, let me go to my phone. Let me go to my pics, because I know I got me a good picture with that make me look that's natural. I could put up on here. Like, stop it. He's fishing, and you trying to hop on that hook. Okay? You're chasing. That's chasing. You know what I'm saying? Another what else? Hopping on their comments, trying to be his friend, trying to be his friend on there, tagging him in stuff that is irrelevant, like just for the attention. And I feel like if you searching for that amount of attention, like, you don't know who you are. Like, if you chasing a man, if you chasing like attention, like, you don't know who you are. And especially like I like to speak to all women, but black women especially, like it's like I feel like the position that they have black women in, like we dead last and we at the bottom, when we really in all actuality is at the top. We made all of this shit and everything is like modeled after us, and people are mad because they're not us, not just women but men as well, like, for our power and the power that we hold. So it's like, as a woman and as a black woman, it's important that you just stand in your power and not chase and try to go outside of yourself and be anything for, especially not a man, because it's too many men. And I feel so bad for young girls these days. It's like they have, like, I don't even know how long their relationships is lasting. Like the way social media is looking, and with people trying to keep up with each other. You got celebrities out here buying cars for their significant others. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like so much that as women, like, you feel like you got to compete and keep up with. It's just like, I just hold the vision that us as women, like, that's why I chose to use my platform to help women of all ages to stand in that crone energy, because it's like, Black women, you are the direct descent of the gods and goddesses that people all over the world are putting in their homes as plaques and stuff. And these are our true, like, our bloodlines. Like, we cut ourselves and bleed. Like, those are our relatives that they have on our walls. Like, no gods, and like the Greek, they have Greek mythology. Like, no, that is our relatives. Like, that was our direct ancestors and bloodline for, like, a lot of us that's here in America and all over the world, really, because that's just our reach. And we have to understand who we are. Like, and every time that we don't, like, we develop like we start our body like holds the score. So it's so important that we not like chase. Like, we can't chase. Like, as women, it's not cool to chase. Like, being a sugar mama is not cool. And I know it's groups out there that have, it's groups of women that are of a certain age and they make a certain amount of money, so they're okay with paying for company. It's like, no, what are you doing to yourself? Like, first of all, it's selfish for you to even, to be a woman, to even want to do that. It's like so selfish. Like, you're supposed to hold the standard as women. It's like, who raised you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it baffles me. And I don't mean to down talk people, but I feel as though, like, as women, we should be proud because of everything that's up against us and everything that we're able to do and still be able to do it. You know, we have babies, and, you know, look at the girl, the lady that had a baby and they tried to tell her she couldn't run track, and she came back and started a whole shoe line. Like, stop telling us what we can and can't do, because as a woman and as Black women, we want to do whatever we want to. And I want us to stand in our power and stop chasing people. Like, we don't have to chase. I said this on the masculine and versus the feminine energy when I did the interview with Justine. Like, and he's a masculine man, and he even said that, like, as women, we need to rest in our feminine, because when you rest in your feminine, like, and just be your naturally self and just work on yourself, like, you just tend to draw in, like, so many better experiences. Like, why would you want to chase something? You know, when you're chasing, you know, if you calling this person more than they calling you, if you trying to spend time with this person, they not trying to spend time with you. Like, we know when we chase. Like, everybody, I've chased. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it did not work out for me. Anytime that I tried to chase behind somebody, it didn't work out for me. I ain't above, like, everybody. I'm sure I ain't gonna say everybody, but I'm gonna speak for myself. I have been in a position where I was calling somebody more than they was calling me, or texting a person first. And it's just like, you don't have to do that. Wait for somebody to respond to you. And it's not about, I know some people like to play the game as to where, okay, well, I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes to text. If I like you, I'm gonna text you right back. Now, it might be some instances where I might be petty, or I'm like, oh, well, you took this long to respond, I'm gonna take this long. And in them instances, it's just like, at that point, it's not even an attraction thing for me. That just showed me that person is just not into me like that. Because anytime that a man, that's what the masculine do, they pursue. And when they not pursuing you, that means they're pursuing something else. That's just naturally, like, men that naturally want you are going to naturally pursue you, and they're going to be really persistent, like, no matter what they have. Like, I have this guy now, he probably listening and probably gonna watch him like, oh, she put me on blast, but oh well, he got a whole family. Like, not that he married, but he's just younger than me, a lot younger than me. I'm not interested, and I would never date anyone that young. Like, I'm 42 years old, and this guy is like literally like 20 something. My son is about to be 22 years old next month. You know what I'm saying? Not next month, but October. My oldest son will be 22 years old. I have no interest in a 20 anything year old. You know what I'm saying? So I would never have an interest, but the guy is consistently, now only reason why I'm any ties with him is because I buy my marijuana off him. Y'all know I like to blow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, I go cop my little trees and stuff. And it's just like, he's always texting me afterwards, like trying to get with me. And I'm like, okay, well, who you live with? And he's like, oh, my girl, like it's nothing. And want to throw in like, oh, I love sneaky links. It's like, well, yeah, I guess you do. Like, but I don't. I'm a whole grown woman. And look at me. What would make you think that I would want to go do sneak and do anything with you? Why would I want to go sneak it? Like, I don't know. Like, it's like, people, like, I think like the music, and I said this before, it's just like the music just like influences people. And I really think just it's like there's people out there that just does what they say in music and does what other people say, because it's like sneaky linking. Like, why would I have to do that? Like, I'm like, I have my own crib, I live alone, and I'm single. Why would I have to sneakily link with anyone? I don't need that type of energy. Why would I want to do anything? And this is what I'm saying. People don't even think logically. Like, once you find out that someone is single, why would you even want to pursue a person or why would you think that a person would want anything with you when they know that you're fully committed to someone else and they can only see you for like a limited amount of time? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I do work on like my personal, like I do a lot of video recording and stuff like that. So I am busy like most of my days. And so if like, I am not trying to get into a full on relationship, but it's like, what would make you think that I would even with just having a casual relationship with someone, what would make you think that someone would be interested in having you limited and you're not even offering anything? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, people are guys, and it's just like he's constantly pursues. Like, and I mean, I ain't gonna put a text message on blast about, if I go through my phone, like he's constantly good morning and how's your day and what are you doing? Like, but if I was to engage and actually probably have sex with you and get into something engaged, you wouldn't be so pressed, because it's like men, once they get what they want, they're going to pursue the next very hard. Like, they pursue what they want really hard. So it's like, once they already have that, a lot of times they don't tend to work to pursue it anymore unless you make it harder for them, or unless you are a task. So a lot of people that relationships work is because their significant other or their woman is they're keeping that person on their toes a lot of times. Like, a lot of people, I notice a lot of us get into relationships and try to make the person comfortable. Like, how many times, like, come on, I know I have done been in a relationship, done cooked for my man, done clean, make sure, we having good sex. We ain't worried about no money, none of that. But when it's comfortable, why he going all outside looking for the next person, because I was making it super easy, like basically doing wifey duties for a girlfriend relationship. Like, and that's another thing, like, we tend to do. Like, we know we chasing, you're chasing. If you're constantly, you're cooking meals for this person, you done been together with him for years and y'all not even married, or y'all not even talk about marriage. Like, you just got this 5 and 10 year relationship, like y'all some goals. Like, no, you're not. Like, if y'all ain't married, like, you playing house all these years, like, you like boo-boo the fool. Like, you just somebody in house and that easy. And I'm pretty sure he's all over the place getting from whatever, because that's just what men do. Like, I'm sorry, that's what men do. And if you want to dispute me, come on up and I'll debate with you all day long, because I can go back and forth with this. Like, because I've been in relationships, out of relationships. Like I said, I'm 42 years old and I'm pretty decent looking. So I get a lot of male attention, and I know I have a lot of experiences. Like I said, I done been out there in the streets and seen a lot of things go down. Just lived to where I've been in corporate situations and can see a supposedly perfect relationship to the street, so where I could see that perfect person out there buying drugs and hooking up with a damn crackhead type stuff. So like I seen stuff from a lot of different perspectives. I'm a well-rounded person. Like I know, like I said, from crackheads to attorneys, like, you know, personal friends. So it's like I know a lot of people and I know a lot of different situations. And at the end of the day, from everything that I've seen and known, I still know true to heart, from being raised by my father, from my father deciding. My father been married 20 something years, probably 30 years. Yeah, my dad been married for 30 years to the same woman, but he didn't choose to marry the woman that he should have married, like that treated his children like something. He chose to choose someone that made him happy, and she just so happened to be someone that was on drugs and a prostitute. And that's not like a unique or isolated event. Out there when I was selling drugs, I know plenty of women that were crackheads that had homes, that had husbands that were taking care of home. So this is what I'm saying to women. Like, you a hardworking woman and you out here chasing. You out here in comments. You out here acting crazy like Nivea in comments because the man done said he love you. Like, girl, you know you wasn't around him even enough. Even if he did say he loved you, you wasn't around. You didn't have that type of connection to where you knew that he was yours. That you out here on social media with no type of etiquette, acting the crazy and a fool. Out here chasing, basically. Looking crazy. So, like, if you stop, don't chase. Stop low-key chasing, because, like, we coming into, what is 2021 is coming to an end. And the way I see it is, these men is, I see as women, we need to stand in the light of who we are, because men think they the prize. And I mean, if you think they're the prize, that's cool. I mean, yeah, when there are infant childs, yeah, there are prizes. But once they become into grown men, they're no longer a prize. And y'all stay tuned, because I'm about to come out with my little book on little taboo stuff that you shouldn't even be buying men. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with a whole list of things. Like, once you do get in a relationship with your significant other and someone that you is looking to marry, like, yeah, I got a list of things that I'm coming up with that you shouldn't even buy this person, because energy is everything. And so, y'all ladies out there, please stop chasing, stop thinking that marriage is the end all be all. All women don't want to be married, like, for a long time, because the way I was raised by my father, and I did happen to know that he was married, and I was going to his girlfriend's house as well and liking his girlfriends probably more than his wife. Like, yeah, I never wanted to be married up until I had my second child. I didn't even want to get married until the age of maybe like 35. The past few years, I've only been wanting to get married since I actually relocated to Charlotte. To be honest, like, I never wanted to be married because the way I was raised and what I've seen, and just living and knowing what I know about men, being raised by a single father, for those that know me, and just in those that know me know that my entire, like, youth, I always hung around men in groups of men. So it's like, I just kind of flipped side and started, I was one of the ones that was riding for the guys, but really the guys was riding for me. The guys always wanted to hang around me. So it's just like, I hung around guys all the time. Even now, I got a lot of guys that call me sister, that check up on me and all of that, and they probably can't even believe, like, damn, you giving advice to women. Because yeah, I was pretty much one of the guys. Like, I hung out with guys more than women. So it's like, being a woman and having sons is just like, I see, knowing coming into my consciousness and knowing my position as a woman, and not only a woman, as a Black woman, and knowing that we have what we have up against us, and knowing who we are as a people, It's just like, how can I not stand in my power and represent for who I am? Like, look at my red hair. Like, I'm the daughter of Cali Ma. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that Cali, that Isis, that, you know, what's the cat? Sheba, like all of them, the bloodline. You know, how could I not sit here and represent and get on here and represent for the women and show us who we are in our divinity? Like, and I'm gonna keep on. Like, and I ain't bring none of my books. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to link a video that I do watch on YouTube for women to get into, especially Black women. Like, you need to see this video by Mami Wata. I can't think of her full name right now, but I want to link her video because she has done extensive research from continent to continent, archaeological finds that she has and has documented. And I even could back it up with certain books that I have from archaeologists, that just proof of who we are, who we've always been, the highest reverend and everything. And it's like, it's a lot of media and it's a lot against us to try to make us look so crazy, talking about us for wearing our weaves and all of that. Keep wearing y'all weaves. Keep getting y'all surgeries and doing what y'all want to do. Whatever's going to make y'all feel good, women. Don't ever let no one discourage you from what you want to do. All I would say was be safe, do research, and stay true to who you are. But yeah, that's what I want to say about that. Y'all know I'm not really all that long-winded, and yeah, I've been kind of behind today, y'all, because I've been doing like my tarot videos. So y'all, please check out my tarot videos on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Everybody that you know, have been rocking with me, I appreciate you and I love you. Ladies, please stop chasing. You are the prize. You'll always be the prize. Like, I don't care what these men say. Like, it don't matter. Like, they think they the prize these days and they are not. You are. Remember, you are the prize. And y'all want to come up here and keep this discussion going, because y'all know I'm done with that 50-50. Like, if y'all got anything to say or anything to say about 50-50, I'm done with that conversation. Like, I'm over. I know who I am. Like I said, I'm going to link the video. Okay? Link the divinity. How you doing? No. But what it is I'm just over that conversation, because I feel like I'm done with it. So I haven't even been drawing in that type energy. It's like even the guys that have been approaching me now, it's just like not even on that wavelength anymore. So if y'all want to know why I'm done with it, listen to the first episode and the third episode. Okay? And that's going to explain it all. And then if you watch the video that I link, I'm not going to probably link the whole series, but I will link like one video, and then it should play like in a series if you go to whoever's YouTube channel that I link. But once again, yeah, y'all get at me. Send me an email at the number 4Cronez@gmail.com if y'all want to get in contact with me. Follow me on Instagram at _Cronez. Like the page Cronez. Ladies, you can join my private Facebook group, Cronez. And on Twitter, I'll be posting and tweeting and stuff at Cronez6. So yes, I love you all, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next. Y'all know I'm gonna be back with another topic, talking my stuff, and y'all know how I do. So later, and I love y'all.